e-learning has picked up a pace after this pandemic, which is beyond any stretch of imagination. That brings us down to the topic of learning, how to convey our messages, how to relay our learnings to others. In today's session, I'm going to quickly and briefly teach you how you can create your own e-learning module, and you can share it on any format. It can be a YouTube, it can be any SharePoint where you can share it with any other people. So you're a teacher, you're a person with skill. Today, you're going to learn how you can convey your skills and your knowledge all across the globe. Very, very simple, really very simple. You just need to have a computer in front of you, and then you can do it. Very simple. 2 techniques I'm going to share with you. In today's session, number 1, very simply, Microsoft PowerPoint. A very simple technique to relay your message globally. Very easily, and you can then upload it on any channel, any forum. The second part of it will be a little professional pro version that will be with today's video's sponsors, iSpring. This tool, in my opinion, is very good for really professional communicators, real professional teachers, real professional people who want to convey their knowledge very professionally all across the globe. So, with these 2 techniques, today we are going to learn how to make your own e-learning online courses. So without any wait, without any ado, let's move on to our computer screen and see how we can do that. So let's start with a simple and easy way. As you can see on the screen, I have a PowerPoint. This is a learning, let's say e-learning material that I have put together. You can do it for yourself. It's very simple. You just need to bring your ideas to the PowerPoints. So for example, I've put in some slides here. You can see section break, then I've put agenda. These are all samples. You can see I can put even timelines, and then one of kind of a demonstration of my team. And then I have put many graphics here showcasing what kind of information I want to relay. This is just example to show you how you can relay multiple types of information as well. If you want, in a case, all of that in a summary in one page, that is also very simple. So what I'm going to share here is you simply go to insert menu, and in the insert menu you will find this zoom. So on the zoom you have multiple options. Zoom summary, you can pull zoom slides as well. So I will stick myself here, insert, zoom, and I will put a zoom summary. So this zoom summary is basically asking me what kind of slides I want to bring into the zoom. And this zoom means that you can click during your presentation to your audience, and you can conveniently come into the presentation and go out as well. I mean the slides. You will see quickly. So for example, introduction I put here, 1 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, some sample slides I pulled in here. You can see the summary here. Now this is a summary, and in this summary now I will showcase to you how you can move forward and back. And when we'll present it, you will see that. Now the recording will start. It's very simple. You simply have to go to record, and in the record, this is appearing here on the top. You can record from the current screen or current slide, and you can even start from beginning. So it will give you the opportunity to record from any stage in your presentation. So now from the recording, I'm simply going to press the record button from the current slide. When you will click on record, another menu will appear, and that menu is, let me show you in a minute. Here it is. So you can see there is another camera now which is being used. I cannot use this camera that I'm engaging with you, because if I'm going to use this camera in the slide, then you will not be able to see me. So you can see here, but anyways, you have the choice. You can select the microphone, it is off and on. You can select the video, it is off and on. I mean, it's up to you what you want to select here. You can also use your laser pointer here. So you can see here the laser pointer. While you're teaching people, you will need a laser pointer. So it is here in the bottom. I'm selecting it. You can also select highlighter, which you can use it during the presentation, etc. And you can erase that with the eraser as well. So all of the tools are here, the coloring, etc. You simply now have to press record button. The moment you will press the record button, this tool is going to start the recording for your presentation. So I'm going to start recording. I'll click here. Now it is showing me 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Now the recording has started, and how you can see the recording has started, you can see this red mark. This means that now it is being recorded, which means that whatever I'm doing now, it is being recorded on this presentation. So I will take it back and I will continue the presentation that we were doing while this is recording now. So I'm going to take it out of the presentation mode, and now you are in the recorded session. In this recorded session, I'm going to press OK. You remember this slide. Now I'm explaining to my audience. So you will explain your material to your audience like I am doing now. Then you will press the next button, you will show them agenda, etc. And then from there, you will take on the next slides as you are. And this is the slide that I was showcasing to you. This slide is basically summary slide. So now in this one package, you have pulled, let's say 7 slides. Very simple. What you have to do now is to click on one of them and it will take you over there. So in this case, I will click on this one and you can see it has taken me to that slide, and so on and so forth. I can then keep on moving onto multiple slides and I can go back to this as well. While you are presenting, you are running through these slides, multiple items are being shown, so you transfer your knowledge, keep your length as much as you want based on your material convenience and your students' audience and their capability to grab the information as well. So if in a case they cannot absorb the information, let's say in 1 hour, you can maybe shrink it. So some students cannot sit down in front of the computer for a longer period of time, but it depends on the material, what kind of material you are going to present. Now, I assume that I have finished my presentation. I will simply click here on the stop. The moment I will stop here, it has been stopped. So the recording is being completed. I will simply escape. And when I escape, you can see it has been recorded and saved here. So what I have to do now is to simply save this one, export to video and create a video, and I can then save it anywhere that I can conveniently watch it after that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to simply save it in my folders, recorded session. There you go. Now in the bottom, as you can see, if you are able to see this, it is showing still the PowerPoint e-learning is being exported to MP4. So let's wait for a moment. I'm keeping my fingers crossed because I'm quite curious to see what kind of recording we have done, and it has been completed. So let me go down to the recording sources, and there we are. You can see here the recording is in MP4 format. I'm going to open it, and here it is, your recording. This is how it was recorded. Just look at it, how convenient it is to record quickly. It takes a few minutes to export it. So you can see presentation started. You see, and you can then upload this recording into any, let's say, source. You can see what I was doing. Whatever I was doing, you can see it here. So this was completely recorded, and audio may not be that effective because we have been using 2 microphones at the same time, so it was not the best. But if you will do without the way I was doing, I mean recording for you and recording on the other screen as well, then it should be very simple. Try this and do share your feedback on. And now I will take you to the next level. That is the pro level. So let me show you. Yeah. I will also close the video here. So this is the pro level, the iSpring. So using this iSpring suite, you will be able to create your own professional and quite, I will say, powerfully manipulated and managed training courses. So if you really have a serious interest in this business, if you have a serious interest in being a teacher, a mentor, or tutor, then this is your tool. I recommend that. And I'm not just recommending that, I'm going to showcase it to you multiple features of iSpring Suite that are very efficient in creating your own, let's say, e-learnings. Very, very simple and very straightforward. So as you can see on their website, you will find the guidance over there as well, how to use this, but I will not go on the website anymore. I will take you down to the tool itself. So I am starting with my iSpring Suite 11. As you can see on the screen, I have it already installed on my computer. So that makes my life very easy. How it makes it easy? Let me explain. So this is the same slide set that we used with the simple recording and creation of e-learning. Now I will show you the pro version. Very simply, first of all, I'm going to create an additional slide, a new slide. I'll make it very, very simple in the layout, let's say blank. And now, first thing, I want to interact with my people, and maybe during my conversations, I will have some quizzes. So let me pull in one quiz here. It is giving me options. Do you want to make a quiz or create a quiz? Let me pick up one that I created. It's very simple to create a quiz, by the way, here. So for example, I've created this quiz. I'm simply going to edit if I want to anything here. I can even translate using the translate function, as you can see there. And I will simply have to close and return to the course. What it has done now, iSpring Suite has pulled in the quiz into my presentation, which means during the presentation or during my e-learning course, I can ask people for questions. Simple and easy, isn't it? Very beautiful slide in 1 second. Now let's move on to another one. So I will make a new slide, simple one. And here I would like to include a role play. What is role play? When you interact through different diagrams with people. So I will show you an example. Click on the role play here. Now I'm in the iSpring Suite. I will simply click on the role play and it will get me a lot of options. So the application will pop up, and in the application I can create a new role play. It will give me a scene. So I will create a new scene. What kind of scene it is? Emotionally, it is, let's say, happy scene. So I will create this one. Characters. Do you want to add a character? Yes, I want to add a character, and there's a lot of options available for characters who are happy in this case. So in this case, I will include one character here. I will close it and it will pull in the character. You can also change the background of the characters here. You will put a message here. So the message here is, let's say, how are you today? This is a message. I will close it. How are you today? Now I can include more, let's say, such images as well, but for the time being I will close it and save and return to the presentation. In the presentation, it will pull this particular role play to me, where the person will show up and person will also use the characters that I've pulled in here. For example, how are you doing today? How is it going to show you? It is very simple. We will simply have to preview this. So I will click on the preview. Okay, it's almost done. And the moment it's completed, it will showcase the role play. But now I'm taking this slide right from the start, so that you can see first slide will appear like this, second like this, then third, you remember the quiz? So quiz will appear like this, quiz will very precisely appear like this. Then the next one, would you like to return to the quiz? Would you like to submit, etc., etc.? Then I will say submit all, survey completed. Next, you see the character came, and then the character's message also appeared here. So I will close this preview. I don't want to have this preview anymore. Then I will create a new slide here. In this slide, I have options, multiple options here, and multiple presentation resources here as well. For example, this is a resource. You can find out presenters, logos, whatsoever. There are so many options here. And when you're ready with your presentation, you can also publish this by clicking on the publish button. It will give you numerous opportunities like YouTube, LMS, iSpring Learn, iSpring Space, and on your own computer as well. So it can simply publish the video on your computer, and then you can later on publish it directly to your channel as well. That's not a problem. But for me, it's convenient. I'll simply sign in from the browser in YouTube, and I can directly publish from the suite. So simple, isn't it? So you can publish your e-learnings directly onto the channels through the application. It's very simple and straightforward. Now, I would like to also showcase a quick let's say interactive model here as well. So you can create multiple interactions in this tool as well. For example, I create a new interaction, so you can engage here a process, you can engage here a cyclic process, timeline, history, you can add a catalog, etc., etc. There are many options. So for example, I create this interaction and it will show me what I want to put in. You can pull in the step here, like step 1, or you can replace it with let's say plastic, and then you can change the second one as, let's say, wood, so on and so forth. So you can create this kind of format for yourself as well. Save and return. It will pull in your process into your interaction model into this template as well. So there are so many icons, for example, so many number of icons you can include here, and so many emotions. It's very simple and straightforward. You can also put multiple objects here. So in a case you want to pull in a specific object, and there are a list of objects you can pull into your presentation very simply and straightforward. I mean, you don't have to go around to pull in this kind of options. So once you're done, and before that, you can also pull in some screen recording here as well. So for example, I go down here, and I want to include some screen recording of my own. So I will simply click on screen recording. So it will give me some options. When it comes to this, I can choose any type of recording. So for example, a recording, I get options. I want to record only the screen, I want to record only the camera, or I want to record camera and the screen both. So here you can select how much part of the screen you want to record, and then simply you have to press the record button and it will start recording from here. So let me give you a moment and click on it. Now it will record me. I can pull my recordings anywhere I want on this presentation. So I don't have to bound myself to a specific flow. I can use any slide to present myself and then stop it. So for example, now I've been recording, you can see it's recording a 12-second recording. I stop it here. This recording has been saved here. You have to just simply not worry about it. It will be there. Now, when it has been saved, you can change, you can edit this recording as well. And there is a very, very beautiful feature here. I love this one. Remove the noise. Click on it and it will automatically remove the noise from your voice. It will clean it. It's a very interesting feature. Anyways, once you're done with that, simply you have to save it and you're done. So save the changes and it is here. The recording is saved in this slide. So when you will complete your presentation, this recording will be played. So recording is very customized, as you can see. Now it is completed. Well, you have completed it, so I will simply now going to publish it. So for publishing, there is a publish button. I clicked on it. Very beautiful learning that I've created, and I'll simply press. You can browse to the location where you want to record it. Let's say publishing version, and I will simply press publish, and it will start publishing the version that I've created. As you can see, it is quickly moving to finalizing the total progress, and once it is done, our video will be ready in a moment. There we go. The video has been published. Now I would like to see the video. So simply I have to click on play video. Now this is my e-learning. I have the quiz, so it's showcasing the quiz as well. And after the quiz, it goes down to the role play part, and it will show the role play bit of it. Then it goes down to the interaction model that we created together. And then it is moving to the next slides. And interesting part will be when the zoom will come, and you will see how the zoom section will be managed by the tool. You see, this is the zoom part, and it will go bit by bit to each one of the slides. I am just moving it forward, and you can see each one of these learnings have been recorded as I wanted. It's a 3 minutes or maybe more than 3 minutes, around 4 minutes of video that I can upload very simply on YouTube and showcase this knowledge and information to people around. I hope you enjoyed it. So do click on the link in the description to iSpring Suite. Purchase this tool, and it has my highest recommendations when it comes to uploading your beautiful learning solutions to internet. So while you're looking at the website, and I'm sure you're exploring it as well, I would like to share a few tips with you which can help you in creating learning content that is very engaging and also informative. So this is usually a challenge for people, for tutors, for mentors to create it. Few tips. Number one, know your learning course target audience. Who are the people who are going to learn from you in terms of the learning that you are going to propose? So make sure that the target user is researched very thoroughly before you go into this kind of development. Have a very clear objective of your e-learning. What exactly you want to pass through. Clearly define it. It's very important. It's possible that you have to probably write a bit of it when you're preparing this, but put a draft and review that. That will help you to communicate very clearly to your people, to your team, to your audience itself. Keep your learning courses very short and relevant. This is very important. Keep yourself relevant to the course content. That helps a lot. Make sure it is very organized and easy to follow for the people. So if people cannot follow your content, then it is going to be very difficult for you to engage them, and engagement is the key in the development of these kind of courses. I would also recommend to add some visuals, some interactive elements, just like we were adding using iSpring Suite. It's a very good utility that it has a lot of engaging elements which can be helpful for learning and development of your people, and great development of the content itself. So I would also recommend to keep yourself realistic while providing examples, so that listeners, learners are paying attention to what you're saying. So that helps a lot. Don't over design your learning course. Keep it simple, and this is why we have suites like iSpring to help you with creating and designing courses like professionals. So that helps a lot. And think about your learners when you are creating your content. I think for designing, you need to be in the people's shoe you are designing for, so it helps a lot. I hope, folks, you enjoyed this video. A lot of learning, a lot of content. If you have any questions, please put down in the questions and comment section. I will be happy to get back to you. If you have any comments about and questions about iSpring, there is a chat, technical support engineer always available. So you just go into the chat section, as you can see below my video. This is the chat section where there is always somebody to answer your questions. Put any question and you will right away get an answer. They have a pretty impressive response time, by the way. So enjoy the content, enjoy your learning development, and I look forward to see you very, very soon. Till then, take care. Ta-da.